The Fragile Face of Love, Sincere Confessions of Demet Özdemir. Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip. Before diving into this emotional journey, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Demet Özdemir, the beautiful loser on the stage of love. What lies behind the perfect smile of a celebrated star? Why does someone so successful in her career find herself defeated in love? Today, we unveil the sincere and emotional confessions of Demet Özdemir, the strong, talented, and mesmerizing actress who has captivated millions. Storms behind a brilliant life. Demet Özdemir is a name that constantly echoes through the worlds of fashion and acting, admired for her unique elegance and magnetic personality. She climbed the ladder of success rapidly, dazzling everyone both on the runway and in front of the camera. But while her professional life sparkled brightly, her personal journey, especially in love, has been fraught with challenges and heartbreak. Recently, Demet graced the cover of a famous fashion magazine. Her captivating photo shoot and the heartfelt words that accompanied it left everyone deeply moved. "I have always been defeated in love," she confessed. This revelation gave us a glimpse into the emotional storms that rage behind the spotlight, raising the question, why has this beautiful woman, adored by so many, struggled to find happiness in love? A star with depth. Demet Özdemir is not just a glamorous face. She's an icon who has inspired a generation with her infectious joy on screen, elegance, and dedication. She has always been celebrated for her successful acting career and inspiring dance moves. However, this time, she captured headlines not for a new project or award, but for a raw and heartfelt admission about her struggles in love. "I have always been defeated in love," she said in her interview. These words summarize the emotional ups and downs she's faced, defying the public perception of her as a strong and independent woman. The question remains, what were these defeats? Was her love life truly filled only with disappointments? We're about to explore the intimate story of Demet Özdemir, her candid confessions, and the emotional depths that define her. The early years, a family surrounded by art. Born in Kocaeli in 1992, Demet came from a family that was steeped in art. Her mother had a passion for dance, and her older sister was deeply involved in music. Demet, the youngest in the family, discovered her talent for performance at an early age. After moving to Istanbul, she began training in dance as a young girl, soon finding herself entranced by the magic of the stage. She began her career as a dancer, then transitioned into acting, and in no time at all, became one of the most recognized and beloved faces on Turkish television. With her acting skills and striking presence, Demet rose to stardom, landing lead roles in some of Turkey's most popular romantic comedies. She gained a fan base that extended beyond Turkey into the international arena. Despite this impressive professional success, her love life has been marked by repeated struggles and disappointments, something she openly acknowledges. Glamorous yet vulnerable. Demet's recent appearance in a fashion magazine spread showcased not only her usual elegance, but also the vulnerability she often hides. The photo shoot portrayed her in various moods and settings. In one shot, she stood confidently as the epitome of the independent modern woman, while in another, her sad eyes gave the audience a hint of her inner turmoil. Alongside these evocative images, Demet opened up about her experiences with love. "I have always believed in love," she said, "but unfortunately, I have always been a loser in love. Sometimes I loved deeply, sometimes others loved me deeply, but somehow it never worked out." These candid words made waves in the magazine world. For someone who has typically kept her personal life private, this raw admission brought her even closer to her fans, who were left wondering, what was behind Demet Özdemir's heartbreak? The traces of love. Demet's journey. First great love. A passionate beginning. Demet's first serious relationship began at the start of her acting career. She met her first love on set, a fellow actor, and the chemistry between them quickly captured the attention of the media. The passion of their young love was palpable, yet the demands of their burgeoning careers began to take a toll on their relationship. When they eventually announced their breakup, The news left both their fans and the magazine world in shock, caught between career and love. In a candid interview, Demet spoke about the difficulty of balancing her career and personal life. "I love taking care of myself, but sometimes this causes problems in my relationships. My partner must understand and respect that my life continues as an independent individual. Unfortunately, it's not always easy." These words reflect the struggles that strong, ambitious women often face, the difficulty of finding a partner who is willing to accept their independence. For Demet, this struggle has led to pain and heartbreak on multiple occasions. Second spring, an unexpected love. After her first heartbreak, Demet focused solely on her work, closing her heart to love for a long time. Yet love has a way of sneaking in when we least expect it. She eventually found herself in another serious relationship, this time with someone outside the entertainment industry. However, the constant scrutiny from the media placed a tremendous strain on their relationship, and once again, she found herself facing disappointment. Defeat in love, a sign of strength? Demet's statement, "I have always been defeated in love," might sound like a simple admission of failure, but in reality, it carries a much deeper meaning. Perhaps, with these words, Demet was expressing the complexity of her emotional world and the challenges she faced in her relationships. As a role model to many, Demet's honesty showed that love is rarely simple or easy. She reminded us that the challenges in a relationship are never one-sided, and that love is, above all, a delicate balance between two people. Demet Özdemir, the fragility of a strong woman. Following her interview, Demet once again showed her fans that she is both strong and fragile. Her admission that even a successful, independent woman like herself could experience heartbreak was comforting to many. It was a reminder that vulnerability is a part of being human and that even the strongest people can feel hurt. At the end of the interview, Demet shared her hopes for the future, saying, "Despite everything, I haven't given up on love. What defines me is my ability to love. Maybe one day, my story will have a beautiful ending." These words resonated deeply with her fans, who admire her courage in not giving up on love, no matter how many times she's faced disappointment. The many faces of love, defining moments in Demet's romantic journey. The pressure of public relationships. One of the biggest challenges Demet faced in her love life was the pressure that came with being in a public relationship. Every moment of affection, every argument, every public appearance was scrutinized by the media. The expectations placed on her relationships often overshadowed their natural progression, putting a strain on the emotional bond between her and her partner. It wasn't just about being in love. It was about meeting the expectations of millions of fans who are eager to see a fairy tale romance unfold. This kind of pressure can make any relationship difficult to sustain, no matter how strong the initial connection might be. Demet once mentioned, "When you're in love in front of the cameras, it stops being just between two people. It becomes a spectacle. Sometimes, I wish I could experience love without the world watching." This yearning for privacy speaks volumes about the struggles she faced in her pursuit of a genuine connection. Lessons learned from heartache. Demet's story is not just one of repeated heartbreak, but also one of resilience and growth. Each relationship taught her something new about herself, her needs, and what she values in a partner. Despite the pain, she found strength in her vulnerability. Her journey reflects the reality that love is not always about the happy endings we see in romantic movies. It's about the lessons we learn along the way. One of the most poignant moments in her journey was when she spoke about forgiveness. "I've learned to forgive not just my partners, but also myself. I've made mistakes, I've hurt, and I've been hurt. But holding on to anger only prevents you from moving forward." This maturity and depth of understanding have been key to her ability to continue believing in love, despite her setbacks. Navigating love in the spotlight. Being a public figure means that Demet's relationships were rarely just between her and her partner. The media, her fans, and the public all played a role in her love life. This constant scrutiny often turned even small issues into major headlines and private moments into public debates. Demet has often expressed her desire for a love that could grow without the constant glare of the spotlight. "Love needs space to breathe," she said in a candid interview. "It needs moments that are just between the two of you, without the noise of the outside world. I've struggled to find that kind of space in my relationships, and that's something I still yearn for." Friends and family, the pillars of support. Through all her heartbreaks, Demet has had a solid support system in her family and friends. Her mother, who introduced her to the world of dance, has always been a source of inspiration and strength. Her sister, who shares her passion for the arts, has been a confidant during her most challenging times. Demet's close friends, many of whom are also in the entertainment industry, understand the unique pressures she faces and have stood by her side through the highs and lows. "Having people who love you unconditionally is what keeps me grounded," Demet shared. "No matter what happens in my career or in my love life, I know I have a family that supports me and friends who will always be there." Hope for the future, a never-ending belief in love. Despite all the heartbreak and the disappointments, Demet's hope for finding true love remains unbroken. She believes that every failed relationship brings her closer to understanding what she truly wants and deserves. Her journey is not just about the pursuit of romantic love, but also about self-love and acceptance. "I think the most important love story is the one you have with yourself," she once said. "If you can't love yourself fully, you can't expect someone else to fill that void." "I'm still learning, still growing, and I believe that one day, I'll find someone who will see me for who I truly am, without the fame, without the expectations, just me." Demet's optimism is a beacon for many of her fans who have faced similar challenges in their love lives. Her ability to remain hopeful, even in the face of repeated heartbreak, is what makes her story so inspiring. She teaches us that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a strength, that the willingness to love, despite the risks, is what makes life truly beautiful. A woman who never gives up on love. Demetzdzemir's life is filled not only with success, but also with moments of vulnerability and heartbreak. Her confession, "I have always been defeated in love," opened a window into her emotional world, reminding her fans that she is just as human as anyone else. Her story is a testament that love is not reserved for the victors alone, that those who have experienced loss can still emerge strong. Demet continues to inspire, showing us that in the realm of love, there is no definitive winner or loser. The real victory lies in maintaining hope, in choosing to love even after heartbreak. She moves forward as a modern hero, reminding us all that the journey of love is a beautiful one, no matter the outcome. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this emotional story. Don't forget to subscribe to magazine news and gossip for more heartfelt tales and the latest buzz in the celebrity world. Until next time, stay healthy, stay in love, and remember, it's always worth it to keep believing in love.